Hello readers! Today we're going to work on using two strategies. We're going to ask ourselves when we get stuck, does it sound right? And we're going to revisit, does it look right? Because we really need both of these strategies in order to make sense. So let's go over, does it sound right? This means that we are going to try a word from the same group. So when we get stuck on a word, are we adding in a word like, are we adding in a thing where we should be adding a thing? Or a person word where we should be adding in a person? Or an action word where we should be adding an action word? Or a place word where we should be adding in a place word? Because if I'm reading the sentence, I live in the apple, can Miss Tandy really live in an apple? Not really. That doesn't sound right, right? So we have to see if it sounds right by using a word from the same type of group. And then another thing we have to do to make sure that it's the correct word is we also have to look at the letters and the sounds, just like we did yesterday. Okay? So we're going to be using both of these strategies as we read today. Okay, my reading detectives, help me out. Ella and the Toy Rabbit. Ella and Grandma went into the toy shop. How did I do? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Oh, good. Look at the toys, said Ella. I like this tiger, and I like this hamster. Why are you giving me a thumbs down? What did I do? I had trouble in this page yesterday, I know. I like this tiger, and I like this hamster. Well, it begins with an H, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right, but it's an animal. Let me really look at it. Okay, that's the first letter. Or, ooh, hamster. Oh, my goodness. When I say the word hamster, I don't see all those letters and sounds in this word here. Horse. Oh, that's a small word there that I know that word. Horse. Oh, my goodness. And here's a picture. Horse. Wow, so many things we just did there, readers. We had to see, does it sound right? And, well, it kind of did because we were giving an animal where we could put an animal. Did it look right? No, it didn't. Because when I stretched out the word hamster, I didn't hear and see all those letter sounds. And then when I looked over here at the picture, is this a picture of a hamster? No, it's not. It's a picture of a horse. My goodness. Right. Okay, let me go back and reread. Remember, that's what good readers do. I like this tiger, and I like this hamster. Better? Thumbs up, right? Okay, good. Let me keep going. Grandma went to look at the puzzles. Ella ran to look at the top rabbit. Wait a minute. I know that doesn't sound right. Top rabbits? What's a top rabbit? That does not sound right. I'm giving a describing word here, but top means where it would be on the shelf. That's not what I need here. I don't need to know where it is. I need more of a describing word here. So it definitely doesn't sound right. Top. I mean, they have some of the same letters, but if I really look at it, top. My word ends in a P. This word ends in a Y. Toy. Toy. I know that's a tricky word to sound out because O-Y is a vowel theme, and I know we probably haven't worked on that yet. But when we think about the beginning of the book, the cover of the book, what is the cover of the book? Ella and the toy rabbit, right? So we have to just think about the story and what would make sense too. Toy rabbit. So we did a lot of things. We thought about what would make sense, and we had to take a look at the letters. And what did we do? We didn't just stop at the beginning. We looked all the way through to the end. And we also had to make sure it sounded right, right? So what do I need to do? Right, I need to go back to the beginning. Ella ran to look at the toy rabbits. That's better, right? Good. Okay, thank you. I like this baby rabbit, said Ella. Look at it, Grandma. Grandma, she cried. I cannot see you. How'd I do? Good? Okay. Ella ran to look for Grandma. Grandma, she cried. Where are you? I'm here, Ella, said Grandma. I went to look at the rabbits, cried Ella, and you went away. How'd I do? Good? I'm doing well? Okay, good. Grandma and Ella went back to the toy rabbits. Here you are, Ella, said Grandma. I love this baby rabbit, said Ella. Such a nice story, isn't it, readers? So readers, when you go off today, ask yourself 2 questions. Does it sound right? Are you trying a word from the group that you need to? A person word, a thing word, an action word, or a place word? And does it look right? Are you looking at the first letter in the first part and then using your letters and sounds? Okay, I want you to stop and really try these 2 things off today, okay? All right, readers, off you go.